Hello and welcome everyone, Lionheart here with part 7 of the Rome Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. How does my voice sound, guys? Better? Yeah, I know. I'll be doing a Hear Me Roar tomorrow, Wednesday, although by the time this video gets up it may be very early Wednesday morning. But suffice to say, I've gone through a lot of headsets this last couple of days, and I've finally kind of got back to something that works. So hopefully the sound is back to being crisp and sharp, and hopefully you won't have this issue again for a very, very long time. So, as promised in part 6, I did say I would finally get round to renaming my legions. So we have Legio 1, the Core Leonis. Probably saying all these wrong. That is Heart of a Lion, or Lion Heart. We have Legion 2, Legio 2, Aquilanus, which is Legion North, or Legion of the North. King in the North, Legion of the North. And then Legion 3, Legio 3, Priam Aquilam. Probably saying that wrong, but that means First Eagle. Or at least that's what I've been told. So, what are we doing this time? Well, I'm building up my economy a smidge more. Just a smidge. While my cohort barracks builds up. Building up just a smidge so that I can attack Patavium. I've got 2 turns left on my legal documentation. I was almost tempted by getting battering ram technology, although to get that I need all this siege engineers stuff, but I kind of feel like it'd be cool to get a field engineers workshop now so I can get ballistae and things like that. So after I'm done with this, I may go on to labour organisation actually because it's got tax rate, but then I'll be shifting back in the end towards the military techs. But yeah. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to end the turn. I should also say if I didn't make it clear in the other videos, I probably didn't make it clear because I was talking about microphone issues. But I am of course using patch 2 now for my Let's Plays. Patch 2 is out. Should have downloaded for you all. And yeah. So we should see optimization and game improvements, things like that. But there is still some lag, and of course I am recording on top of this. But Bandicam is having an update soon, which should mean I'll eliminate a lot more lag, which I'm very excited for. So I'm very much looking forward to that update. And that intern phase was ruddy quick. Anyway, what do we got? Hidden agent exposed. Ah, my agent up here.
My skills are yours.
My skills are yours. Assassinate with a concealed blade.
End them.
You will end them. Enemy assassinated. Like a boss. So, with that done, where's all my event messages? And she's increasing rank, so let's level her up. Yes, we'll go for cunning. Let's get those event messages back up because I didn't check any of them. Enemy assassinated, yep. Trait gained, +4 zeal, my spy. Trait gained, my spy. Knife in the back. Hidden agent exposed. Household expands. Send to the pool. Send to the pool. Send to the pool. Troops recruited. Okay. Trait gained. Construction completed. Bye bye event messages. So that was that veteran legionaries. We can get more veteran legionaries if I want, but I'm actually going to save my money on this one. I know I can build up, but I'm going to save for when I can build more out of the cohort barracks. I will actually. I'm just going to build 1 more unit of veteran legionaries, just because I like kind of symmetry of my units. But I'm going to go for a wine trader with the rest of my money, the rest of my income. I'm also going to check my trade and finance. That's fine. Over in Alia, I do want to recruit a Dignitary. Another one over here. Because we could do with sending, well, helping the Latin culture increase. We are facing improvements over here, which is good. But I can't raise any forces. Oh, I can raise forces, but I didn't mean to do that. What I meant to do was recruit more troops, but all we can recruit is levies, which obviously I don't want. So when we can expand... Oh no, we've already expanded. We're building a field of Mars. That'll be done in 1 more turn. up in Genoa. Do we want to build more troops? Now this settlement over here is free. I could push in and just attack them. I could go right now. Looks like these guys are being attacked by... Well, no, they've taken it. Okay. And they've been pushed out. Massilia. Not going to take it back. So if I'm quick, I could take this settlement and then rush back and defend here. Or else I could cover with this army. And this one's building up as well. So I think I'm going to go for a quick grab if I can. I've got 12 units. Although that guy probably counts as well. And these guys are going to spawn a fair few.
Commander.
Could recruit units or I could hire mercenaries. None of them are really ones that I want to go for. I've got 2 temples here, 2 consecrated ground, but that does help with spreading Latin culture. I'll probably demolish one of those in a bit, but it's also helping my public order.
We hunger for battle.
So I could push in and take that settlement soon. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to try and do it, but I'm going to declare war on them the diplomatic way. I don't know if this has less of an impact or not, but somebody suggested that I do it through this rather than just declaring war on the campaign map. But I'd like to know your feedback on this, whether this does effect or not. And let's build some ladders and then continue siege. So we're going to attack next turn. We will obviously face attrition by building those ladders, but I think that's going to work out better than trying to burn down the gates. So that's a province capital. If I can take that, we'll do pretty well. With this army we're mustering, so I can't move this army up anyway to help, which, to be fair, that's not going to do much anyway. If I move this army out of the actual city, they aren't happy, so we better send them back for now. Brundisium. Not much to do here. We built that public forum. I can also build stuff like a wine trader or an amphitheatre. Delicatessen. Even a slave trader. But that's all I can do for this turn. One more turn left on whatever it is I'm researching, which is legal documentation, of course it is. So let's end the turn once more. Here we go.
I am a virtuous man.
There is a time when warriors must sheath the sword.
And they instantly want peace. So they don't want to go up against the might of Rome. Now this would be where I would love to have, give us a region for a region. They can surely add that in. I would love for Creative 70 to do that. If somebody makes a mod that just does that, I will love them forever. Make them a client state. No, I actually want that territory, so there's really nothing that I want from them. Maybe after this I'll try and push for peace, just for a few turns to stop them attacking me. Because they're, sending their fleets. So I may sort of say, can I have peace after I've taken Medhallan? But we shall see. And the core Leonis has lost their general. Julia. I'm actually going to go for this guy because he is from my own party or my own family, so even though he is -2 authority and things like that. Well, I could go for a good, but they've all got a lot of minus authorities at the moment. And again, I'd love to know how old these guys are. He does have war cry and +2 zeal. And he does have damage increase for both missile. I'm going to go for this guy actually because he's not actually got anything negative against him. +1 zeal. We'll give him a cavalry bodyguard. So now let's look at him here. How old is he? He's 21. Okay, that's alright. We could adopt him into the party, or the House of Julia. That's going to weaken our position. We're only just ahead of the other houses at the moment, but both of these guys are pretty old. But we got him there. We've got another turn until that barracks is ready. So let's improve. What do we got here? We've got a harbour we can build up, which has a pretty good wealth and commerce increase. Let's go for the harbour here. I'm going to get peace with these guys once I've fought the siege. So let's engage with the siege. We've got the ladders. Let's assault. Get a chance to see a battle, even if it might be a tad laggy. It does look like an interesting one against the cliffs. 3 victory points to take, but if obviously we rout all the enemy units, that'll work too. But yeah, if you guys want to understand or want to know what I've been doing with microphones over the last couple of days, which sounds kind of dodgy, but if you want to know what I've been going through in terms of mic-related issues and headsets, be sure to tune in for my Hear Me Roar vlog tomorrow, because it could only happen to me. But let's just say I've gone through quite a few headsets this weekend, and finally had it sorted, thankfully, it would seem. So, huzzah! My voices sound back to its awesome epicness. I know some of you kind of said the sound was fine, but I think the majority of you were saying that the Turtle Beach PX3 didn't sound as good as my Corsair Vengeance 1500. But I will reveal all tomorrow. So, we've formed up over there, which is not really where I want to be. I'm literally just going to scale along the length of the wall here. We've got this tower to capture, which is why I'm going to focus on trying to capture that first. Try and capture along the wall as well over here. And then another unit around here somewhere. And then the final unit on the wall, like so, and we're trying to capture that tower. So the remaining units that I have available, including my general, I'm going to group up. We'll form up here, behind this village. And we'll have the Velites just in front of them. Skirmish with them. Flaming shot. And then I have a unit of Equites as well. Let us begin.
Sons of Mars! There are those who say I have been touched by the gods. Melee infantry at your command. Sons of Mars! Velites! Ready!
Let's get a zoom in at these units, see how we're doing. And I'm so glad that patch 2 has fixed the faces on units, because these guys look so much better now. Look at you, you've got a proper face and everything, you've got eyes. With a good woman, today could be fun. There's my general.
This is a good place to die. Better place to fight.
I'm sure it is a better place to fight and die. But for now, we will leave it.
General!
So, I'm going to send this group of legionaries to attack the gate. I'm going to have the Velites here.
Quick march! Romans,
The rest of these guys behind them in columns.
happy to serve Rome.
And I'm going to bring my Equites up to this gap here.
Legionaries!
The legionaries walking behind the ladders, slowly pushing them on, nudging them. My ladder's going along at all points. And we can just start to see the first few enemy units. Celtic tribesmen. Notably in front there.
Romans all!
These guys here, marching forward, legionaries. Lost a few men, but that can also be to the attrition that they face through having to wait a turn. Looks like they're hitting the tower more than anything. At the moment, we're going to capture that tower to start with. Force our way through. The moment we have this top area captured, I can charge in with the rest of my infantry, including my general. My veteran legionaries. And obviously all my skirmishers once we burn down the gate. But I'm hoping by putting these guys up on the wall, it's going to distract the enemy forces first. These guys, Celtic tribesmen trying to hold the gate. Charging forward. And they're going to try and bring that gate down. Sound advice there. And there we go, burning down the gate already. And with these guys, I'm going to tell them to capture the tower as soon as possible. And here we have it, the reveal of the enemy units up here. So these legionaries are going to need some help very soon. That gate is burning. So I'm going to send in my forces and send in my skirmishers as well. We're capturing all these areas as well. Seems like the enemy's concentrated at the gateway, a sound strategy. We captured this tower here, and we'll capture this one over here to stop them doing more damage. Two towers at the side of the gate, though, are firing onto my men, but they've got their shields raised.
The enemy have taken a tower.
And we're going to charge into their forces here. Trying to hold up the top. Unit speeds and animations have been lowered with patch 2. I find them far more realistic now. These guys are going to need some help because they're being slaughtered up here. So we're going to bring these legionaries up. Broken through their tower, or their gateway.
The men are wavering.
So I'm going to attack on these sides as well. Push forward with the Velites. And send the rest of my forces in through the gateway. And my men now charging in to try and do some damage. Holding strong. Being hit in the back by the Velites a little bit, which ain't so good. I'm going to send these guys up here though, but we've managed to punch a hole through with my legionaries at the gateway. And now I've got the rest of them coming up.
Our general is under attack.
And I'm going to get my Velites to stop firing now. And we've sent these guys running. We've smashed and captured the gateway. Slaughtering these skirmishers. I can bring my cavalry forward now. Attack the final units of Celtic skirmishers. Pillars thrown. And then I'll be annihilated by my Roman soldiers. Utter annihilation and destruction. My general's unit doing a lot of damage there. This guy dying on the side. Hairy chest. And we have a victory. A decisive victory. So with that we lost 259 men. We made 1,000 or so kills. And as we can see, the enemy is vanquished. And we will kill the rest of any stragglers that were left in there when we now claim the city for our own. So General's bodyguard actually got in there and did quite a bit of scrapping, which is good, with his veteran legionaries. He's got a lot of damage done by his legionaries as well, the standard legionaries. Even my Equites managed to kill someone. We really did chomp through the Insubres troops there. Quite a bit of damage. All within 6 minutes. Just under. So now back onto the campaign map, hopefully not too long. I have noticed that loading times back from battles to campaign map, it have got a little bit better from patch 2. Not completely where I'd like them just yet, but they're getting there. And that's why I'm holding off. I have some people saying you're going to do a review of Rome 2. There's really no point in me doing a review of Rome 2 right now. There's plenty of reviews telling you what state the game's in right now, which for many is unplayable. It needs fixes, patches, bugs. So I'm going to do a review, you know, quite possibly in a couple of months' time when, you know, the majority of things are then fixed and patched. I'm not going to be looking at kind of the impact of mods then, because I am just going to review the vanilla game in its current state. So it may be kind of a Christmas review that it's time to get Rome 2, you know. But,
Commander.
I mean, I could do a review right now, but I'm only going to be saying the same thing that, you know, people like Angry Joe have said, and that you guys can see for yourself. And that Creative Assembly have acknowledged that Rome 2 is not in the state they wanted it to be. It's not ready. But it is getting more and more complete and to a state where, you know, could be more happy with it. Every patch, basically. And now I've got to choose whether to just destroy these or convert them, and I'm not going to have enough money to convert all of them. But I'm going to see... Well, first of all, let me set my technology up. Let's set it to labour organisation. And then let's see if we can get peace with these guys. I think they may well go for it.
My time is better spent feasting and hunting.
No, they rejected it. Ooh, okay. We'll offer them 100. No, okay, they don't want peace. So in that case, we're going to have to worry about some of these ships. In fact, a lot of these ships. So I'm going to have to bring that force down quite quickly, or rather, in fact, I'm going to have to bring this army across. Although they have now left Massalia undefended, so I could swoop in and take that. And they have 9. I get a 9-person garrison. I could do that in 2 turns if I swooped in. But I think I'm going to need this army to help defend from the hordes there. My fleet here isn't really going to help out too much with all the ships I'm up against. It just doesn't have the men to compete with it. So there's something I'm going to focus on at some point soon. It's costing me 300 per turn to have that admiral. Where is he? Not really had a chance to use him anywhere near as much as I'd like. And I really want to build up a strong Roman navy. That's the next thing on the list of things to do. But for now I'll have to leave it.
Ready for battle.
So I could bring these forces over. It may well be something I have to do. There's ports here. In which case I am going to bring the army up to here.
Is that all?
These guys are going to be unhappy a smidge, but they'll be okay. It's not going to rebel anytime soon. So let me end the turn there. We've got technology on research, and we can see how the tribe, what they call the Insubri react. God damn it, learn how to remember your tribes. Also, someone commented on a video asking if I was dyslexic, because I'm always kind of reading letters wrong or something like that. Oh, hello. Reinforcing with Riorii. To be honest, I'm going to auto-resolve this because I don't think I'd do as well against these guys as the AI seems to think. Heroic victory. We'll release captives this time, because I might want to sue for peace. But I had someone asking if I was dyslexic, and as far as I know, I'm not dyslexic. The reason why, and actually somebody else commented saying that they do the same thing. The reason why I do it is because I often just look at things quite quickly while I'm commentating, because I'm darting around the campaign map or units and things. So I read it very quickly, and I just really don't take it in. So that's why you might think I'm dyslexic, because I miss out letters, or I say the wrong letter completely, or say the wrong word completely. It's just because I'm quite honestly looking at the stuff very quickly. So I've got a choice here of allowing one of my statesmen with 1 ambition, 16 gravitas to go to another family, or stop the adoption, which is going to take most of my treasury, and I'm going to lose 2 senators, but I'm going to stop it. I know that's a lot. Oh, it's driven the people to rebellion. Wow. Never had a rebellion, but that's the rebel army. That is because, oh, it went all the way up, didn't it? It's now come back down. That's fair enough. So I've not really gained anything out of this end turn phase because I don't have any money because I've had to stop that adoption of this character. I've had to block that from another family. Damn them. Let's see if we can get peace with the in Sudbury's.
Welcome. Speak. Come on.
They have accepted. I thought they would after their defeat at Genoa. We will see. So we've got a rebel army that we need to march out and destroy. And we've got enemy agents up against us, but hopefully that will dissipate soon. How are we holding up here? It's getting worse.
At your command.
So I'm going to bring these guys back in for now. Right now they need to stay there.
Ready for battle.
Let's sally out with these guys just to deal with the rebel force, which has sent them away. So we can hold for now. We can hold for a few more turns. So we should be okay. I wonder if I can attack them with my spy. I can intercept orders, but I'm not going to have much success there. And these guys have left Patavium relatively undefended. Well, they do get quite a hefty garrison. So that's that.
Commander.
I'll give it one more turn, then I'm going to wrap up this part for now, guys. But at least we managed to take another province capital, which is a very good thing. Can unify the north. And what better legion to do it than my North Legion? I'm probably going to refer to my legions by their English translation because, as awesome as my pronunciation is, as you all well know, I don't want to, obviously, you know, go on about how awesome my pronunciation of Latin and, you know, other languages is for unit names and things like that, because, you know, it's just going to make you guys feel bad. No, I jest, of course. I know exactly how bad my pronunciation of many things are in Total War. A noble death. Who's died? We won't bother watching this clip again, but who's died? Ah, the Priam Aquilam, and I've just said what I wasn't going to do. But the first eagle needs a new cohort, or new general, rather, I should say. So, these can come from my own house. My statesman, who apparently isn't going to be well suited for this. But I'm going to incorporate him as a general nonetheless, and I'm going to make him a unit of veteran legionaries. Yes. There we go. Unhappy populace. You know what, I kind of thought that might be the case. It's +1 though, so we're slowly getting there. We've got quite a bit of Latin culture actually there, which is good. A lot of people leaving for the rebellion, or the rebel army is growing.
How can I be of assistance?
So we can't really leave that for much longer. We can poison provisions though, or wreck the baggage train.
Mischief and mayhem.
See if we can poison them though and do some damage. Successful, absolutely smashing. So they've taken some damage to their troops, and next time I'm gonna, well, next part I'm gonna sally out and finish them off with my legionaries. These guys are now at peace. They've got a force here. They should be at peace though. My cohort barracks now allows me to recruit Praetorians and first cohort, which are absolutely awesome. My economy has improved quite a bit because obviously taking Medhallan. I can build this force up now, ready to take Patavium. So we've got first cohort, which are just in some cases just a smidge better. Actually, they're not better at all. They're not better at all than veteran legionaries. But what they are slightly better at, they've got less upkeep cost, and they do have another ability on there, which I can't work out what it is. But we'll recruit one.
Are you ready to serve
We'll recruit not symmetry. We'll recruit 2 first cohort and 1 Praetorians for now. So they're going to be cool. We can use them, some of the best troops I have available right now, and we'll send them towards Patavium in a few turns' time when I've got a more rounded force. Excuse me. But that's going to have to wait for another time, and I'm also going to be building up the economy at the same time too. But as always, I hope you enjoyed this part. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe on this video, and hopefully tell me that you're all glad that the mic quality is back to where it should be. I know I am. So as always, hope you enjoyed. See you all again soon. Ciao for now.